You're pathetic. Oh, look at you. Tell me, do you always slink around with the air of a child caught drawing naughty pictures in church? What are you so afraid of, lad? Daddy's bell? Or is it Daddy's... pecker? Ha! You're cute when you think anyone should take you seriously. Give them my regards. You're embarrassing yourself. Leave before you hurt yourself too.
Hey honey, good morning. How you doing? I'm doing alright, thank you. I'm just waking up and having coffee and trying to figure out what to do with this puzzle. I think this is a puzzle of some sort. Yeah, I was playing that hunting game after on it last night, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
Ha! Look at you. How'd you get that red skin, lobster? Sit too long in the sun? Or do you paint yourself whole red every day because you think it makes you look special? What else makes you special, lizard? You're eensy weensy. Quite the vision, aren't I? You should go. Before you get hurt. You're pathetic. Ha! You want to hit me? You're pathetic. You're pathetic.
Yeah, scrambled eggs and fresh bread yesterday. That sounds really good. You're still in bed and you just couldn't wait to see me, huh? This guy's being an ass. That's nice, honey. I'm glad to see you too. Glad to see you, and I'm glad you're here. Good. Had a couple of decent bighorn sheep and a bear. And a pheasant. I spent most of my time running around the map, so I didn't really get a whole lot of stuff. But it was fun. I play that game on my own time sometimes. At least I do now that I have it, because I just got it recently. When he was streaming it before I got it, because I noticed it was on sale. Yeah, running around the map and unlocking fast travel and such. Load my game up again. I don't know that attacking him was a good idea. Yeah, Durana has almost 1,000 hours in that game. I think he had like around 800 last time I checked. Yeah, he has a lot of trophies. After the deal.
You're pathetic. Well, don't you look like hell? Swallowed something that doesn't agree with you? Tell me, was it a demon's nice, big pecker? Oh, you poor thing. If there was a cave to explore, do you think I'd tell you? You really think I'm going to answer to you, don't you? And once it's strong enough, you'll be little more than a meat carcass for it to use however it pleases. Let me speak to whoever's really in charge. And once it's strong enough, you'll be little more than a meat carcass for it to use however it pleases. Till next time, meatbag.
It's always fun knowing that I at least have a few people who show up regularly. You and Val usually makes an appearance at some point, and it's nice to know I can at least that I have some people who come by every time, all the time, and come see me. I'm stacking crates for no apparent reason. Yeah, she can. Yeah, Tifa comes by when she gets a chance. That's always fun. Yep, Jen comes by sometimes. Really say hi. Always nice to have other people come by.
Clever.
I thought that was a little sus. I thought that was a little sus that there were some crates like right frickin' there. I thought that was a little suspicious. I do get people come by and lurk sometimes. I don't mind that. They're watching, they're giving me watch time. Sometimes I think sometimes Mike and Niskew come by and lurk while they're doing other stuff.
Didn't I tell you to leave? Wasn't I clear that you're not welcome here? You can't.
I know Niskew is busy with work a lot, though he might be off for the holidays. I know Mike says he lurks on my stream sometimes just to give me watch hours, which is really nice. I appreciate that. I appreciate the lurkers as much as I appreciate the people who are here, although it's more interesting when you actually talk to me. One down, two to go. Yeah, I was trying to focus on the main one who attacked me in the first place. Yeah, that's a good idea. I think because I don't see any issues on my end. I was just checking my mobile device when you said that. It should be running smoothly from on my end, so could possibly be a thing with your service or something. I don't know. I have to say that Mage Tricky is very useful.
Poor idiot.
That happens sometimes.
Poor pathetic boy. This isn't some game. In what world does treasure simply appear from on high? Ha! Poor Paul. Ha! Idiot.
I have 4 people. I have 4 party members right now. I think that's the maximum I can have.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Yeah, it's nice. Yep. And I think I have a pretty well balanced group too. I know that's a trap. The character was just very careful to step in it.
I should neutralize this thing before it does damage. A trap. Better give it a wide berth.
Yeah, I like the mage. She's definitely got some good spells in her. My character and the Red Prince are good tanks.
You come to find, you come to search, but you won't find the way. A pity. I cannot help you. I only give the questions. I do not answer them. Brachus has willed it. Trompe-l'oeil must abide. You have met the unfortunate guardian of this vault. Judge him with a forgiving heart. Fate has been unkind to him. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is. You know nothing. Guess again. Listen closely and make your attempt. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is. You know nothing. You dullard. You lack.
Slowly, gravely, he shakes his head.
Alright, enjoy your breakfast with your family. That sounds like fun. Sounds like a nice time. Again with the fire trap. The Victor with an S. I wonder if it matters if I talk to him with a different
You come
voice.
to find. You come to search. But you won't find the way. I cannot help you. Brachus has willed it. Judge him with a forgiving. Do you wish to move forward? Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Some even call him a cur. A cur is. You know nothing. Guessing. Listen closely. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful fellow. Either you're very good at guessing or the slightest bit clever. Let's find out for certain. Listen closely and make your attempt. Source is a scourge, a devil, a misery, a blight, a hex, a curse. And yet, the cure is... Fool, You are unequal to the task.
Poor idiot. That was even easier than I thought. Poor idiot. Poor. Ha! Poor lobster. What a fool you are. Ha! Poor little puppet slip. Poor fool. Ha! That was even easier. That was even easier than I thought. Poor idiot. Poor fool. That was even easier than I thought. Poor fool.
Alright, okay, this was the non-trap. Actually, loading that, right?
You come to find. You come to search. But you won't find. I cannot help you. Brachus has willed it. Judge him. Do you wish to move forward? Listen close. Brachus is a bloody, rotten, thieving, very, very awful. Either you're very good at guessing, or this. Listen closely. Source is a scourge. Perhaps you're not totally incapable after all. Or maybe Trompdoy told you the answers. Is that it? Is he hoping you'll... It doesn't matter in any case. The path is open. Go freely. I know little, but you have proven yourself a knowing traveler. I will answer what I can. Brachus Rex discovered the... Brachus Rex has charged him, tried him, convicted and punished him. I know not the crime, but he has been sentenced to remain in this vault for all time, and to prevent others from... Trompdoy was, and is, a creative man. He knew petty magic in his day. But this he has used to carve this place out from a simple vault, myself included.
Open your eyes. Time to die. Reveal yourself.
Hey Diva, good morning, how you doing? Fine by me. I'll kill you too. Hey, everybody's favorite, didn't you know? Welcome back, Lonnie. Nice. Oh, I happened to guess, and that's the real one.
As you pick up the ring, you feel a cold, dark pain shoot up your arm. Your mind itches.
Sounds like a busy day, honey.
You don't hear, but feel.
The nice point is
whisper
you
in
get
your
to spend
ear.
some time with your
It
dad.
tells you to slip the ring onto your finger.
That's plenty.
This jar glitters and glows. From within, you think you can make out the distant sound of laughter. With a jerk, your mind is pulled to a scene in a tavern. You see a dwarf in the center of the room, joking us all around roar with laughter. All bar the zombies, who are slavishly serving food and drink. The door opens, and a tall, beautiful woman stalks into the room. She's flanked by heavily armed guards. You can't make out her words, but see the fear in the dwarf's eyes. The dwarf mutters a word, and the undead lurch towards the intruder, but are cut down like wheat. The dwarf tries to run, pushing her friends into the woman's path, but is grabbed before she can escape. As she's dragged away to a tower, you hear her cursing Brachus Rex and his whore. Even when she's thrown inside and the door sealed, you can still hear her shouts. You pull your hand away from the jar, your head swimming. You can feel the dwarf's cold terror still twisting in your gut. The jar shatters like glass, but a spirit rises from the shards like smoke. The ghost of a dwarf, bedecked in necromancer robes, winks and blows you a kiss before slowly fading to nothing.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. My death waits.
The vision fades.
She must have been acting against Brachus Rex for him to have come for her like that.
Keeping the dead as slaves. What a disgusting display. She deserved every punishment she got.
Being locked in a tower was more kindness than any necromancer deserves.
A soul jar rests between two fallen columns, emanating a faint odor of seaweed and timber. When you touch the glass, your vision wavers. You emerge on the prow of a fine ship. Your armor pulses with enchantment, dominating those who draw near.
Tifa thinks she's old.
Your flag flies for Brachus Rex, a tyrant who traded for your soul. With his power, your flesh and blood is no longer relevant. The vision fades as the soul thrashes, trying to sever your connection. To be soulless is a horrible, empty fate. You seek out Brachus's vault, but the moment you reach the soul jar, he ensnares you. Thus imprisoned, you can only dream about what is out of reach. Your soul and that alluring armor. The vision shatters as the soul squirms away from you, curling up in the bottom of the jar. The soul jar pulses with trapped life force. What remains of the outraged soul molds itself into a defiant skull, glowering at you before it vanishes.
Snake! Worm!
The jar before you may have looked opulent once, but no longer. Now it's covered in grime, its paint chipped away, and its jewels long stolen.
Hey, well, glad you can make it. How you doing?
The soul jar rocks slightly, light flashing from underneath its lid. On its rim, you can just barely make out the name Gratiana. As soon as you touch the jar's cracked surface, you see a vision of splendor, silks, fine food, and decadent lechery. But underneath it all lies bone and blood. The vision shifts. You see burning villages, slaughtered women and children. You see her, purging wand in hand, standing amongst it all. She throws her head back and laughter echoes in your skull. A shadow falls across her, and you see a large, weeping face. She reaches out as if to comfort, but Brachus drags her back. You see her fall into the mire of the swamp, trapped. As you pull your hand away, you can feel a deep, longing sadness in your soul. Is it regret, or just sadness for a life that used to be? Gratiana's soul flits through the air, eyes wild and desperate. She turns to you as her spirit starts to fade from this world.
I'm not ready. No, you can't. No.
I do have one in my inventory. It was the first one I picked up, actually went straight into my inventory. Yep, I interacted with it and it just went in my backpack.
Seems ancient, but is in surprisingly good condition. It's covered in pictograms that you can't understand, but you're sure you just saw one of them move. The pictograms spin to life, and you're dragged into a dream. You see the lizards of the ancient empire turning their backs on you, casting you out into the wilderness. As you roam, the human apes turn away from you, all but one. One smiles, one opens his arms, one says he'll take you home. Brachus Rex.
Yeah, they are, Lonnie. Thanks, Steve. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
This is power for a price. He picks off your golden scales, one by one, stripping you down to the bone. He promised you a crown, but all you got was shackles. You try to fight, try to reclaim what's yours, but a woman takes you by the hand and leads you to a tower. He promised he'd take me home, you cry. You are home, she smiles as she seals the door. This is where you belong. Your hand drops away from the soul jar, your skin prickling. In the back of your mind, you hear a small, scared voice whimper before fading to nothing.
Yeah, I have this one in my inventory right now. The Hamson soldier.
You made it all this way. I'm sorry.
He trembles and seems to shudder with a quiet sob.
I'm cursed, you know. Bloody Brachus bound me here to protect his vault. He has my soul in that jar just there, and I can't leave without it. As long as the jar stays unbroken, I can never truly die. I don't rightly know. This was the Source King's way. Befriend you, then destroy you. I was a fool to expect I'd be an exception. His favor was intoxicating. That's no excuse, but it is the reason. Really? You would?
He drops to his knees before you and grabs onto your feet with both hands, head hanging.
Thank you.
The deity's head and hands are missing, severed as if by a sword. You can't. As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
That shrine seems to have brought me here. What is this place?
The helmeted figure before you slowly turns to face you. He raises his weapon, a great ethereal sword, and rushes forward, ready to strike you. The figure plants a foot before you and swings his sword down, hard, stopping short just over the base of your skull. The sword seems to hesitate, enticing the fine hairs on your neck upward.
Your struggle is meaningless. You are too weak.
The wound forms, then heals, then forms again as you rise. The figure spins away from you, observes you through narrowed eyes. He springs forward again, faster this time, ready to strike a second blow. The figure charges you head on, ready to plunge the sword into your chest. As he charges, he suddenly evaporates into the ether, passing through your body. Deep, dark cold blooms in every particle of your body. The figure materializes behind you and grabs your head with one hand, pressing his sword to your throat with the other. If you so much as breathe too suddenly, it will slice your jugular with ease.
You are my champion? How I wasted my efforts saving you as the ship went down. The Divine is dead. Voidwoken haunt the night. Do you think I would let my people, our people, suffer so deeply without intervening? I chose you to be my champion, but it seems I've chosen wrong. Not all our enemies are of the flesh. You will have to do battle with as many specters as men if we are to survive.
He lowers his sword, releases you from his grasp, and turns you to face him.
I wonder if I've made a mistake in you. Recognize me. You are my champion, and I am your god.
He lifts his visor. Two deep green eyes fix you in their stare. In an instant, you know you are speaking to Ralik, god of all humans.
Alright, you have fun with that, Tifa.
You have brought yourself. This gives me hope.
I see a spark in you. the beginnings of a fire that may blaze our path back to preeminence in Rivellon. This is why I've chosen you, to lead humankind back toward divinity.
This is why you are my selected, my Godwoken. Let me show you.
A great surge of power arrests your heart, your mind. When it passes, you feel ecstatic, replete.
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now you have the power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. Only one like you can wield them. One marked for greatness. One who can either rise to this great task or let her people fall to ruin. Your purpose will be great, but the first step is simple. Escape the grasp of those who would do you harm. You and you alone must safely leave this place. You and you alone must rise above the reach of minor people.
Ralik visibly bristles at the mention of your companions.
I am not the only of the seven seeking a champion, my child. Your friends may have been similarly summoned by powers that threaten the very existence of our race.
He casts his gaze over the war below, where God fights God in a relentless, bloodless battle.
Times have changed. The gods are at war. The victor will choose the terms of peace. If we fail, if you fail, our race may well be lost. A father knows when he may trust in his children, and when he must intervene. I know that you will succeed, if you choose it. Do not disappoint me.
Alrighty, let's see what that's about. That's interesting. Oh, cool. Got a new ability. Very nice.
hear a sharp chittering from the ground. It seems your squirrel friend is having an argument with his cat. After a quick back and forth, the squirrel throws up its paws and reaches out to touch your foot. You feel a strange new power fill your body. The squirrel sits back, sulking, and the cat struts away cheerfully.
That's nice, Lonnie. I'm glad you're relaxing a bit. Sounds like you've been pretty busy and you got a busy day ahead. Oh, okay. So I will teach her that stuff. Yeah, that thing says cursed on it. I'm definitely not just gonna put that. I got other stuff now. Okay. Alright, I think I'm actually done in here for a while. Or at all. I don't wrong button.
chain just got tighter. A lot tighter. Something isn't right. The ring's gone, not its curse. Bloody ring! It's loose. Get off me and stay off.
Alright, alright. I see, I was heading over here. Dang. I think I need to talk to this statue. Ah, forget it, I'm just gonna take the long way around. think I just took the really long way around. Well, that's where I was going, is here. I'm gonna be right back. I need to use the restroom.
It's good to see Gareth's secrets.
He looks up from his work.
Help you? Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares to offer.
Alright, let's see here.
This may serve.
Get those weapons into shape. We'll need them.
Aye, sir. This may may do some damage before it breaks forever. This one might serve, but not for long.
To organize her stuff a little bit.
Make the blade.
What word do you bring? You have spoken to a god?
Gareth stares intently, not so much at you as through you.
Yes, I see something there. But it's not for me to say. I must get you to Malady. She will know. She was imprisoned under Lady Vengeance, one of the few of us not left to rot on the sand and sun. All the more vital we take the ship from the Magisters. Godwoken. I had no doubt. You bring me hope, sorcerer. I'll gather the other seekers and travel to shore. Meet us there as soon as you can.
Gareth's voice echoes throughout the Enclave with such command it could rouse a fawn to action.
We move, Seekers. Now is the time to resist. The Lady Vengeance will be ours!
The others have gone to get us a ship out of here. Hurry on, they'll need you.
Okay. Just a minute, I figured out where I'm going.
The goddess's tears still stream freely, but an aura of loving calm now permeates the soft, moist air.
You've come. Lucian be praised.
Gareth glances over his shoulder, and his voice tightens.
The Shriekers keep watch, and their gaze isn't the only one we should avoid. The murderer is here, Alexander. The butcher's in the ruins, beyond the Shriekers. And he's not alone, as well he wouldn't be. The Order keeps its godwoken leashed. If I didn't know better, I'd think the gods themselves were your counsel.
He reaches for the wand, but pulls back before touching it.
Would that I could aim this wand at Alexander myself, to bleach his soul and sear his skin. No, this thing was birthed from a wicked era. What would Lucian say, seeing me confront one evil with another? Go, take down those Shriekers. Praise be! You have silenced the Shriekers and cleared our way. Yet it seems I'm in need of you again, my friend. You have any more miracles in you? We've got a boat ready to row to the Lady Vengeance. But if Alexander sees us bobbing among the waves, we'll be shark chow. So we split up. I take the Seekers to the Lady Vengeance. You go to the ruins and keep Alexander busy. He'll be expecting a breeze. Show him that you're a hurricane. Are you ready? We've got right on our side. A greater ally than any sulking Geist or any whinging Magister.
He takes the news calmly. A moment passes as he calculates the consequences, assessing this new world as it opens up before him.
I hope you have a good day, Lenny, and I appreciate you being here.
Seekers, we move. You are Lucian's eyes and ears. You are his sword and his shield. Burn the blackness with your holy fire!
Yes, I did. And yeah, that's okay. It's understandable being tired. Holidays is a busy time. Oh, no. First off, you. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for that cold thing to wear off. There we go. And quick save.
If any Seekers survived, we'll have to deal with them.
I'm gonna deal with you.
Just listen. There you are, the escapee. I feared you'd made it to Reaper's Coast by now. Ah, and Ifan Benmez too. Back in Fort Joy, I wasn't quite sure, but it really is him, the poor god's cursed soul. Bravest man I ever met, now fallen so low. Anyway, you're here now. You know, Dallas and Friedemann warned me about you, God-woken. I'm afraid your journey ends here. You would only bring ruin to Rivellon. If anyone is going to become the next Divine, it will be me. Do you think I enjoy this work? Taking people away from their families, fitting them with these collars? I abhor it, but I bear it. I can bear anything for the sake of the realm. It was the most important lesson my father taught me. Be strong, not because you are. Be strong because you must. For them, for the realm, for your loved ones, for the children you'll never have. Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still you stand in the way of peace. This must be the end of your journey, for the salvation of all Rivellon. Stand no chance, but I admire your resilience. Give it your best shot. fight!
trying to escape, are you?
I think we're gonna have to do that over.
Seekers survived. We'll have to deal with them. A pity they didn't just listen. Oh, there you are. Ah, anyway, you're here now. Do you think I can bear for the realm? Please, don't make this harder than it has to be. It's not your fault, but still, you stand no chance. sorcery will be the death of us all.
Well, well, quite the mess you've made here.
I got them all. Got them all now.
I'm Melody, and you're...
Oh yeah. This time I got him.
She steps forward, grabs you behind the neck with alarming strength, and pulls you close. She sniffs twice, her nose at your ear, then bites, piercing the lobe with a needle-sharp fang. She releases you and grins, running tongue over teeth.
God woken. I'm Melody, as I said. I'm here to help you get off this island, and you're what gets some of us out of bed each morning. What do you make of that?
Sounds good. Tacos are yummy.
Well, first things first. Dallas's little necklaces are lovely, but not quite in vogue where we're going. No, better.
She peers at you closely, a knowing squint in her eye.
I figured you meant afterward.
Tell me, which of those little gods did you meet? And what did they teach you?
Her eyes go wide.
Go on then. Show me what he taught you. I don't. Now go on. Ah, like that. Right, hold on then.
She takes you by the shoulders and gestures for you to do the same to her. She closes her eyes, and a warm, soothing sensation runs from her hands into your body.
Perfect. You really are God-woken. I'm... happy. Oh, how unbecoming. Come then, we set sail, your destiny awaits, etc. You'll have to ask the Meister about that. She's dying to meet you.
Cold and snowy today. We got a blizzard yesterday.
Melody beckons you to the boat.
After you, darling. Boat first, questions later. As you wish.
I actually really want to loot before I go. Yeah, it's really cold today. I really just want to loot before I go. I don't care about all the side quests. Yep, cold and snowy. Love you too, honey. Have a nice time with your mom. I'm just gonna make sure there's no more loot around here for me to grab. Quick save. I'm gonna be right back again. Oh, that was a Void Vulcan. Void Vulcan drill worm. He was a big bad enemy. He was the one that was lighting everything on fire and what such. But I'm gonna be back in a minute. I need to pee again. Alright, I'm back. Got all the loot, so.
Let's go.
I know. Told me the last.
Malady grabs the vessel with 2 hands and pushes it into the water. She hops on board behind you.
Godwoken. Wait till she finds out.
Salty water mists your face. Your skin prickles in bright, warm sunlight. The boat bobs forward through the water, and Fort Joy shrinks behind.
Thanks, honey. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Tired but victorious, the party made for the Lady Vengeance. The horrors of Fort Joy behind them. They arrived as sorcerers. They left as Godwoken. The fate of this godforsaken world now rested on their shoulders. Or at least, on the shoulders of one of them.
A light sea breeze kisses your cheek and carries away the smell of blood wafting up from the deck. In the distance, Fort Joy looms.
Don't stand between a prince and his principles. The Magisters learned that the hard way.
I'll be damned if I ever set foot on that island again. Don't care who I have to bury.
I've no sympathy for those who die in the line of duty, especially as odious a duty as those dead Magisters held. Onward now. The sooner Fort Joy disappears from the horizon, the better. Perhaps the Seekers need help manning the ship.
The squirrel looks around the boat, chittering excitedly. At least he sounds happy.
close to escaping.
Blessings to our fall. Pray that they may find rest. Don't go any further, Godwoken. We need you alive. The ship won't sail. We had orders to search every corner of it and figure out what's blocking us. It's hewn from elven livewood. I thought I could communicate with it, but...
She glances over towards a smouldering pile of ash on the deck nearby. Something is nestled within it. Fragments of scorched bone.
That was Brendan. When the ship wouldn't answer my call, he touched the figurehead, and it attacked him, without warning. He burned, like he was made of parchment. Nothing. The ship is livewood, that much is clear. But I couldn't communicate with it. The Magisters must have done something, warped it somehow. I just don't know what.
Her eyes flick over to the smouldering ashes once again, her head held at a despondent angle.
Thank you. We were held captive together, on this ship. He kept my spirits up. Now he's dead. Just remember what I said, Godwoken. If you die, then this was all for nothing. Blessings to our fallen. Pray that they may find rest.
Before you is a towering figurehead carved in the likeness of a dragon. It looms over the bow, its fangs bared at the open sea. There's an odd mark on the side of the figurehead. Battle damage, weather staining. It almost looks like a pattern, however. Searing pain races up your arm. The ship senses you. It's angry. The pain intensifies. It's spreading past your arm, across your chest. Your lungs feel like they're on fire. The figurehead continues its vigil over the seas. The detail is remarkable. It looks like it could turn around and incinerate you at any moment. There's an odd mark on the side of the figurehead. Battle damage, weather staining. It almost...
I remember this one. His name was Curvin. His friend's sword couldn't save him, it would appear.
Spare me, Gareth. We got what we came for. This is what success looks like.
I won't see them tossed overboard. Not here. We'll hold a proper service.
What's-his-face and so-and-so would want us to get this ship sailing before all else. They died for those Godwoken, after all.
You know their names, Malady. Can't you even pay them that much respect?
Gareth inhales sharply, then catches you out of the corner of his eye and smiles barely.
Our guest stirs. Welcome, Godwoken. Glad to see you safely aboard.
Very glad indeed.
Too many.
One too few, actually. Alexander, he's alive. Apparently didn't hit hard enough.
He's in the hold below decks. Unconscious, but alive. Question him. Someone has been hunting your kind, and Alexander fancies himself the only Godwoken worthy of ascending. As far as we know, you may even be the last still alive. If Alexander is guilty, he'll face justice. Yes, we certainly had better, but the ship won't move.
She's mute. We need to free her tongue.
You're welcome to try, though I doubt it'll help.
What Gareth means to say is don't bother. Livewood will only move when it wants to, or in this tub's case, when it's forced to. That's right. The ship's made of an elven ancestor tree, the spirit of which is still trapped in every plank. What we need is a way to control the bloody thing.
The Seekers, the survivors of us, have been combing the ship from bow to rudder. It hasn't been easy. This place is laced with dark magic.
These Seekers have such a limited skill set.
We lost a man in the search. Malady might not appreciate that, but I do. And I hope you do too.
I'm sure the Godwoken will be able to get the ship moving. They're kind like to feel useful, don't they?
It's your best that'll save us all.
Farewell, Mattis. You did the Seekers proud.
Nothing here.
What did I do to deserve that?
There must be something around here.
I was just getting used to this seafaring life. You know, we could... from the look in your eye, I gather it's time to grab my things and get back to work. Ready? We'd probably get tired of this view soon enough anyway.
The silent monk leans from one foot to the other. He seems eager to move.
Thank you, honey. You have a great day too. I will see you later. Yeah, I'll probably be at Donnie's stream. We'll see what he decides to do tonight, and if I get busy. Yeah, I'm currently planning on being there.
The door seems like any door, at least at first. Then the wood groans and creaks. For a moment, you swear a face appears in the wood. A face tortured and tormented, a six-sided shape carved upon its forehead. The face vanishes. The thud of your fist upon the wood resonates deeper than you'd expected it to. It turns into what sounds like a moan, then echoes away into silence. The door remains closed.
There's got to be some clue. Dallas would have trusted someone with a secret, wouldn't she? Unless there's someone still inside.
Hey! You're here! Pretty nice boat, eh? We got an upgrade. There's got to be another way to get it going, but we can't find a way into Dallas's room. Maybe you can see something we can't.
I've spotted something.
Eh. Oh, what that is now.
To me, you'd be swinging from the end
Hey,
of a rope.
don't I know you from somewhere? So, we've got quite the task on our hands, haven't we? I have to admit, the whole thing is very intriguing.
You keep saying that. It won't save you.
The old band back together again, hmm? I guess that depends, doesn't it? Look at me. Hard. What do you see?
Losa leans back slightly, thin arms crossed in front of her chest, and stares at you defiantly from dark eye sockets, darker and deeper set than when you first met. She blows back a lock of white hair, matted with sweat and grime, and holds back a smile from the corners of her lips.
But I'm not the same, am I? I want to make sure you understand, well, the risks. You don't get it. I'm dangerous. You have to pay attention. You have to be willing to hurt me if I'm hurting you or someone else. Can you do that?
Being behind bars suits you, murdering scum.
Do I ever? Still sore from that one. At the time, I wanted you to defend me. I didn't realize how bad things had gotten. I know better now. Something like that happens again, you do what needs to be done. Deal? Well, all right then.
She pinches your cheek, a sparkle in her dim grey eyes.
I knew I could count on you to murder me in a pinch. Let's go, Chief.
If it were up to me, you'd be swinging from the end of a rope. Up in here.
Magister Randy, Corker's mate of the Divine Eminence vessel, Lady Vengeance.
You keep saying that. It won't save you. I ought to chain you up like your lot did to me.
Magister Ranley, Corker's mate of the Divine
Alrighty.
Eminence vessel,
I think this looks
Lady
like a good place to
Vengeance.
stop for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Ring the bell if you didn't do that already. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Hope you all had fun. Hope you all have a great one. I will see you all next time.